Today I will be showing you how to utilize SPSS in order to compute variables, analyze frequencies, histograms, and descriptive statistics. First, my data is already inputted into SPSS. Let's say you have looked over your variables and decided to create a new one based off of these existing ones. This is a composite variable. This means you need to combine or add the values of these existing variables to create a new one. To do this, first you go to Transform, Compute Variable, and now you need to name your target variable. I'm going to name mine Engagement. Next, I'm going to look through my existing scale variables and select the ones that I want to include in this equation. I want to include welcoming engagement strategies in class, so I'm going to simply drag it over. This is a formula, it's a sum, so I have to click the plus sign between each one. Welcoming engagement strategies outside of class, plus sign again, and then faculty students. I click OK. And now in my output, this shows me the syntax of how I computed my syntax variable, which is important in case I ever need to do that again. I can see which existing variables I picked for my new one. Going back to variable view, if I scroll down to the bottom, I can see my new existing composite variable. If I go to data view, I scroll all the way over. This is my new variable, and then the sum of the three variables that I picked for that one. In order to analyze frequencies, histograms, and descriptive statistics, I'm going to go to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, and Frequencies. I'm going to select my variable, which is engagement, move it over. I'm going to hit Statistics. Now I'm going to pick which descriptive statistics I want to analyze. For this purpose, I want to look at the mean, median, mode, standard deviation, and variance. Make sure those are selected, then I click Continue. Now for my histogram, I'm going to click on Charts, Histogram, then I want to make sure that I show the normal curve on the histogram. Then I click Continue. I'm going to click OK. My output will pop back up, and now it's going to show me my descriptive statistics in this first box. So here's the sample size N. All the data is valid, none is missing. Here's the mean, median, mode, standard deviation, and variance of that data. Okay, here are my frequency descriptions. Now I can see my values of X, their frequency, and their percentage. So for 13, the frequency was 1, 33, 10, 37, 17, and so on, and then you can see the percentage. If I scroll all the way down to the bottom, my histogram will show. Again, it's kind of reiterating the mean, the standard deviation, and my sample size. So the mean was 59.69, and then my standard deviation is the average distance from the mean. And you can see more or less through the histogram that my data fell into the normal distribution. So again, this was how to use SPSS in order to compute a composite variable, and then here was my syntax for that. How to analyze frequencies, there's the frequency chart, descriptive statistics, and histograms.